So we're looking into blood compatibility for marriage. And this story is about a lady. She's 39 years old. She's been married for 11 years, has had over 22 miscarriages, all because of something that happened earlier in her life that has made conception or successfully carrying pregnancy to term very, very, very difficult. So come close and dig deep into the story. So if you're watching this and you know someone that this resonates with, if you know any parent who has a young girl, you want to get them to watch this because a lot of insights will be shared here. So I'll read exactly as she submitted and then we anonymized. So this is Jennifer's story, If Only I Had Known. My name is Jennifer. I've been married for over 11 years. I am 39 right now. And if there's one thing I've wanted more than anything in this world is to become a mother. My husband and I has been trying since our wedding day. Every year that passed without a baby has brought new pain. I've watched friends celebrate baby showers, dedicate children in church, post photos of birthdays and first days of school. I've smiled through it all, but deep down, I've been breaking. What most people don't know is that this isn't just a case of God's time is the best. There is a story behind my struggle, one I wish I had understood earlier. A story I am now brave enough to share. 14 years ago, before I got married, I got pregnant. I was young in the university and scared. I wasn't ready to become a mom, and the father wasn't someone I could build a future with. I found out in the 4th month that I was pregnant and decided to have an abortion. It was a painful time. I don't remember much about the procedure except that it was over quickly. Nobody explained anything to me about my blood group, let alone something called rhesus factor. At the time, I didn't know I was rhesus negative. The person who got me pregnant was rhesus positive. During that abortion, I got exposed to the baby's blood and my immune system became sensitized. But I didn't feel anything. No signs, no symptoms. Life just went on. I had no idea that my body had quietly built antibodies that would attack future pregnancies. Fast forward to my marriage 4 years later. My husband is rhesus positive too. We were in love, looking forward to building a home filled with children's laughter. But instead of joy, we began a painful cycle. Conception followed by miscarriage, then heartbreak. The pregnancies wouldn't last. I've had 22 miscarriages, the number I can count. Sometimes I would lose the baby before I even knew I was pregnant. It took years before we got the right answers. After so many tests and referrals, a doctor finally asked about my past pregnancy history and blood group. When the puzzle pieces came together, the diagnosis hit me like a wave. I had been sensitized years ago, and now my own body was attacking any baby that carried rhesus positive blood from my husband. My immune system sees my own children as enemies. If anyone or someone had told me at 25 what I now know at 34, if only I had been given the injection called Rogam after that abortion, if only I had known my blood type could affect my future children, if only my parents had helped me check my rhesus status and taught me what it meant before I left home, just if only any of these had happened, I probably would have completed my dream family of 2 boys and 2 girls. If you're reading this and you're a young woman, please learn from my story. It's important to know your blood group and not just the A, B, or O, but to also know whether you are rhesus positive or negative. In essence, A positive, A negative, and those variants. If you are rhesus negative, you need to be extra careful. Any exposure to rhesus positive blood can affect your ability to carry future pregnancies. I am bold today to share my story, but the pain is still present with me. And to parents, please talk to your daughters early. Help them understand this why they're still under your care. Don't wait till they grow up. Knowledge is power, but only if you have it early enough. So yes, that is Jennifer's story. When I met this patient some years ago, and we did the investigations to come to these definitions for them. It was very shocking. My surprise is that, as enlightened as she was, she had never understood the implication of her blood genotype. I think she was O negative. So I want to take the next couple of minutes to explain what is rhesus sensitization. So to get to start with that, I want to explain what is a rhesus factor.